Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be looking at Fool's Gold, episode 28 by Dingo Doodles. This is Hopeful or Helpless? And oh god, we know, no, it's very helpless. It's going to be so helpless. We know how this story's going. My general reaction in all of my Discord to this entire episode has been, what the fuck, Felix? I don't know. They haven't said. People are being conscientious online. That scares me. And if anyone else has ever been online for more than 5 minutes, it scares you too, for very good reason. It does not happen naturally. Yeah, so, we're gonna jump in and find out what just happened. Joy! Otherwise, you guys know the deal. There's a link below to the original video. Hit it up. And when you're done, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let's get started.
This video is sponsored by Hit Point Press. Oh, also, the boys have finally arrived at the warehouse.
Oh yeah, I've seen people getting these. I didn't put in for the plushie. I went for the giant Trask instead. I'm still waiting on that one. But if something's moving, nice.
So now you can order them and they will quickly find your house. I wanted to say I appreciate everybody's patience.
If it doesn't come with a knife, I'm very disappointed.
With this process. And I've loved receiving all your messages of them finally arriving. So if you want to buy a...
Do they both have knives? They both had knives! Oh. Also, I love that Sneeze is smiling. And Sips is just... Yeah, Mad Monkey sounds about right.
So, if you want to buy Angry Monkey or him, just go to foolsgold.shop and pick them up for the sold out.
Kind of bad.
Anyway, trauma time. Now, I know
She's even calling
this is getting dark, which I mean, we're no strangers to that here. So, let's keep going. What happened? Got captured by...
Wait. I saw a No-Face. What was the other one? No-Face, trauma, eating a heart. Oh yeah, I forgot about the fact he literally ate a heart under compulsion from an, technically... not entirely alien, but and yeah, just a fake god. Yeah, I completely forgot about that, considering the face came right after. And that Dingo is just super smug. Also, this is a new face. I don't think she's ever done the smug face here with the eyes. Huh, neat.
Got captured by 4 claimers.
Yeah.
Met an old lady on a very large frog, toad, whatever. Made a deal to kill a dragon.
Somehow
which we did.
Ish, not really?
Not do, because Sips wanted to show off by taking over the dragon, which
didn't work until they did.
Very smooth. So tensions are high and keep getting higher as we are face to face with a 4-claimer dying on
but not
the
dead.
road, asking to kill me, please.
Context is going to be important.
Yeah, it's a little rough. But it's even rougher as Felix has dished out this terrible choice to not only the group, but also Sips. I mean, he literally has this 4-claimer asking for death, which is kind of his goal, right? So then why? Why is it so hard to think?
Yeah, there's a lot going on. I mean, of course, the obvious one with Sips wanting to kill them all. But then there's the entire doing it right in front of Gothy, and maybe she's not okay with that. And the fact that the 4-claimer wants it, and this is not the happy-go-lucky tree-hugging 4-claimer they know, who are eventually going to get killed. I'm assuming not by them, though. And I don't know what the hell's going on, but I'm assuming it's not going to be good.
And just do it.
What do they not know? Because
just do it.
Felix
it's
evil
easy.
face.
Sips moves his hand. Then Felix says, make a will save.
What?
Sips rolls, and then he...
Sorry, I love that. It's not even just... It's not even Sips or Dingo and Sips' character going, what about the will save? They actually had... They actually had the freaking god go, what? Zanu. I can't believe I forgot his name for a second there. Is it Zanu or something else? Whatever, I don't care enough. I want to see it again.
Make a will save.
Face.
What? Sips rolls, and then he feels... nothing.
What?
Absolutely nothing happens.
What?
Meaning, what was that?
Did he pass or fail to make nothing happen? No, serious talk here. Is he failing and then he's not getting the murder impulse from said alien god who wants to murder? Or is he failing or succeeding and not getting it? I don't know which one it is, because... Or is it one of those, it's not even him, it's just which one's influencing him more? Murderbug, who's the obvious one that's not being voiced right now on the right shoulder, and other Murderbug, who's on the left shoulder. Yeah, but really, both voices in his head are pretty much pro-murder. That does explain a lot about Sips.
Well, Are you going to help me save her or not?
Why does she not want to be saved, though?
Fine. We can question her later anyway. So, no murder. For now.
But
I know.
Why does she want to die?
Boring. We heal her up and she can walk, but something's off.
Does not like it.
She looks sick. Sick with something we can't heal. Now, of course, we question her, like, who the f*** are you? Where's your power crystal? And really, what happened? And she answers, nothing. Yeah, she's kind of hostile. You know, it's kind of hard to interrogate someone who just asked for death, like 2 minutes ago. But at least she tells us her name.
Oh, blue hair. Neat. Sorry, we see so few full-colored characters that you kind of forget about this. For example, I keep thinking that Gothy's like a white circuit board. And I remember, no, she's a gray circuit board. Yeah, I don't know why it throws me off. Also, blue. Really? Wait. Are those pants or are they actually part of the skin? No, it's probably just really tight pants.
Masika.
Oh.
And our next NPC. So we make her our prisoner. Yeah, we're not f***ing around. This woman has a death wish and could be very stabby. So we travel
to be fair, most of your
towards
party
the
is as
Four-Claimer
well.
Camp. The journey is slow as we are physically and emotionally exhausted from all the shit that had just happened.
Duck.
What are we doing? Walking. No, I mean with Sips. Arena, I feel like we've had this conversation.
Yeah, they still haven't gotten an answer.
Yeah, but he's getting worse. I know. Then you should know you can't stand there while he's about to get smushed by a dragon. Look.
I mean, I hate to say it, but Arena's being the voice of reason here, and she's completely right. I enjoy this show mostly because Arena's my favorite character. Yeah, I know, I said it. I enjoy hating on Arena, but it's got that weird point where I actually would hate any episode where she isn't there to do it, because she's so hateable that I absolutely love her. She's a character I love to hate. If she's not in the episode, I actually feel disappointed. Yeah, I said it, okay? And the fact that she's the voice of reason is absolutely amazing to me. And she has to be, because Gothy is very emotionally invested in this and not taking it seriously. Or more specifically, taking it so seriously she's doing what a Sips would do and not dealing with it. And that's not going to work out. And this is coming from Arena, who's literally entirely thinking of, oh, I thought my mom was eaten by a giant dragon and maybe molded it with her soul and a bunch of others. Nope. That Arena.
I'm following your lead. But as the leader, you have to be ready to make the tough decisions. Or I might.
Wait, what?
Ready to make the tough decisions. Or I might. Right. With a lot to think about.
Not that she isn't aware she'd have to do it because Sips won't and Gothy's not able to right now. The fact that she's aware in advance that she has to make those decisions if no one else will. Yeah. I thought her being responsible was a step. Her acknowledging that she has those responsibilities and will carry them out if needed, whatever they happen to be. That's... God damn, she's really thinking about this.
We keep walking towards the camp, which is pretty uneventful, except for how Masika keeps walking into things. Almost like, are you having a hard time seeing? Then Masika pulls a knife to Jack's throat. Do you think of me helpless then? What? Because
you're literally tied up.
Gut you. Oh, I'm very aware of that. Also, why do you have a knife? Did we not check if she had a knife? Huh. Guess we should have checked for that.
To be fair, in any version of D&D, if it's just a knife, you kind of forget about it pretty fast.
We don't usually have prisoners. Ever. That's very apparent.
Yeah,
now,
they usually just kill everything.
Please get the knife. Right. Masika, drop it.
What?
She's not a dog. I'm a druid. People skills aren't my strong suit. Look, killing Jack with a knife would be overkill. We kind of saved your life, so drop it. And with an intimidation check, crisis averted.
Did he pass or succeed?
Power of fear. That works. Jack, man.
I love how he's actually using reason to intimidate someone. That's actually funny.
Manages to find a pair of his old glasses from his pack, which I never draw. Don't think.
Oh, she just never draws them. Honestly, I'll be honest. I thought that was his glasses. I thought he was just doing the Ozzy Osbourne tiny little obscenely small glasses. I didn't realize he actually needed them.
About it too hard. Anyway, he convinces her to try them on. Now, really, we're just waiting for Felix to be like, roll for initiative here. But then Jack places the glasses on Masika, who perks up. And it seems like it helps. Why do you keep wasting resources on me? I'm a prisoner. That's a weird way of saying thank you, but you're not a waste of resources.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I think already this entire exchange between them, not even the full exchange, but just so far, has already told us literally everything we need to know about the remaining 4 claimers with Power Stones. Yeah, Sips is probably going to be right to kill them all. Because she's sick. She probably hasn't eaten. She's probably aging. She's basically going old Gothy. And her deformity is she didn't have perfect eyesight. So they won't waste resources on her, which is why she's even questioning it now. It sounds as if she's being hostile, but honestly, I think this is a question that's being put forward in general faith. That she does not understand this. Oh, yeah, this is... They're still horrible. The fact that there's an offshoot of people who are apparently abandoned because they don't have Power Stones, or no longer have Power Stones, and they're actually decent, that's surprising. They're probably going to get killed by people who aren't Sips to make Sips go full murder monkey. Or maybe a few of them will be left alive to make Sips go full monkey. I can't speak today. Full murder monkey on people who are innocent first. I don't know. It's Felix. It's horrible, and it would be terribly, terribly depressing. Not just depressing, dispressing. It's disappointing and depressing at the same time. And I can fully see Felix doing that. It's terrifying. Goddamn, he's a good D&D GM. But yeah, she does clarify a lot of what her entire society is just based on her reactions. Really cool way to flesh that out without actually telling us directly about their society.
Well, I mean, like, it's simply because you needed it. You know, like helping others because it's the nice thing to do. You all are very strange.
Yes,
so
they are.
People keep telling me.
Yeah.
Now, the next
they
morning,
really are, though.
we reach Elowen's camp, where we are greeted by her and her people with spears. Because bringing an enemy 4-claimer to their camp is apparently threatening. Whoops. We explain the situation and actually ask them for help. You want us to help your prisoner? I mean, we could kill her. That would fix her up real quick.
Should be okay with that.
Okay. What? No killing. Yeah, let's not. Something's wrong. She's sick, but no health potions will cure her. Out of curiosity, they eye Masika up and agree to try to cure her of her whatever sickness. Them. With hostility on both sides, they take Masika away to try to cure her. Hopefully not with death. Next, we tell them we managed to take care of the dragon. Kinda. So, you kinda didn't kill it?
Yeah. Actually, this is a really good bargaining point on their end. They got a dragon flying around, and if he can call it in to actually do anything, I don't know. But they don't know that either.
But controlled it? I don't know. Sounds a little bit like bullshit to me.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. He can control it fully. Anywhere.
Yeah, alright, we cool. Wait a minute, wait.
Okay. The stones on that lady is like, oh, yeah, you show me proof. No one's screaming. She's not screaming. She's literally at the stage of, fuck it. I don't care. It's good. I love it. It's like she's slightly saner old god. I just realized why I like this character.
Wait, hold on. Why didn't we just fly the dragon back here instead of getting lost? You forgot. I forgot. So I guess we can trust you, or at least fear you enough to share our story.
Pretty good reason.
Okay. So it all started over 3,000 years ago. No, we have a good grasp on the basics, but what happened, like, after the 4-claimers were almost wiped out? Oh, good. Start that juicy part. So yeah, 4-claimers did big whoopsie of piecing off an artificial god.
Oh, sorry. I didn't think we'd actually get their backstory from everything Gothy doesn't know this episode. Oh, dude, I was actually looking forward to this. I didn't think we'd get it yet, but we did!
Ancestors escaped the gods' murdering by going through the portal to discovering this shithole. A rock-covered, desolated wasteland.
What?
So came the
Oh. Oh, that's not what I expected. I thought it would be a rock-covered, desolate, well, shithole just in the beginning because they were draining it. But they said when the group got here that it was nicer as soon as they got further away. Is that going to be the case, or have they actively changed the world to make it livable? I don't know. It could go either way. We don't have enough information, but I'm surprised that it was already like that when they got there. Is that reflecting what they did on the other side, or something else?
arguing, lots of blaming on what gone wrong. How could this have happened? And with that came two different conclusions. The
You
first,
fucked up,
that
they
they
fucked
did
up.
not have proper technology to contain the god, and that they should have simply removed the god's emotions and pain receptors. That would have fixed the situation.
They gave a god pain receptors and then experimented on it. They gave a god pain and then experimented on it. I thought it'd just be a matter of, it's fine. It's a god. It doesn't matter. But no, they made a point to give it pain and then they experimented on it. Are they asking to? Okay, that probably are because they didn't think it through. Foreclaimers. Old Gothy was there apparently pretty early on, and she's in all of them. Oh my god.
The second conclusion disagreed and believed that perhaps properly caring for the god and showing some kindness
these people almost all
would have
died, didn't they?
prevented all of it. So
No shit.
naturally, civil war broke out, splitting our ancestors into two groups. The old society, governed by old ways of technology, advancement above all else, no matter the cost. And Stella's children, my people, who believed you could indeed advance, but without losing our empathy. Through time,
Wait. They believe they could maintain their empathy. See, that's actually a change to me just because I was under the impression that Gothy having empathy at all was an oddity. Not that they couldn't lose it, but they didn't have it to lose to start with. That's actually a significant redefinition of them entirely. Because they're now not someone who empathy is an odd factor to, but someone who could have it and they were choosing not to, which also really does make the other guys really unsalvageable. And you can definitely kill them off without any moral issues. Let's find the moral issues coming up then.
culture, and technology, we have augmented and suppressed our empathy, all in the name of progression. It's hard to experiment on creatures if you feel for them. But obviously it wasn't serving us anymore if such a disaster was caused by it. My people rejected their augmentations, which got their power crystals taken away. They fled, creating a new path and philosophy. Stella's children is made up of mostly the rejected and descendants. Our newfound empathy is still a struggle though.
Oh. That means she's either very old or she's one of the rejects herself. You know, Gothy survived that long. I think she was in a state where she can't die. But she did age, and granted her state of not dying is literally God-based. But she has the line, so she's not a descendant. So she's either reject or really old. I don't know which one it is. But she was mentioning her ancestors, so she is a reject then. Apparently based on their reaction of bringing a foreclaimer to them, or one of the other side, they are not very common.
Thoughts and feelings are foreign to our people. You've all been through a lot. So wait, then how have you survived? Without power crystals, you need food. What about the rock? Oh yeah, right. So we don't know why the spooky rock exists, but we did figure out how to get the nature out of it. Okay,
What?
So there's two methods here. First, Stella's children are mostly all druids, who use their magic to coax the nature out of the magical rock. This is like a nice hippy-dippy way of doing it.
I'm assuming the other way is artificers and wizards, and they're just going full, take the magic from the rock. Still weird that the rock is actually the normal state of this place. Also, considering how dreadlocks are actually maintained traditionally, I'm going to assume this guy didn't do it that method.
Doing it, while it also helps the plant live longer.
God damn.
However, it takes a long time to do this. So when they started, a lot of people starved. What can you do? Happens. Second method.
The upside is they probably didn't have much empathy at that point. Yeah, I'm just going to pretend that's the case and not that. It's just really horrible.
Is used by the old society where they zap the living shit out of it with technology. It breaks the plant out.
We have technology. There's a meme in there somewhere. They even have the duck going across. Oh my god.
Faster, but it doesn't live as long. It's kind of like pick your own poison here.
Honestly, they needed a mix of that to survive. They needed this stuff to start, and then the druid stuff long term to make it actually livable. Because if you kill everything, it's all dead at the end.
Anyway, kind of sucked, but now we do fun stuff. We have all determined that you are weirdos.
Yeah, accurate.
Again, which means you are fine to stay unless you do something stupid. Then we kill you. Anyway.
To be fair, they still have the dragon, so that killing threat is very much anyone but Sips that he cares about.
Let's celebrate our new weirdos! So naturally, party time.
I really want to hear
Zoni's
take on
things
this.
from the tribe, like places to stay, new outfits, and...
Yeah, they just do the belly showing for everyone. Gothy rocks it. Irina dyed hers, and honestly, yeah, Jack's holding out pretty well. Good for him.
Rocks. This one is named Johnson. God, these really are my...
I'm surprised they didn't name it Dwayne. It's a rock named Johnson. I've been seeing the parallels, and yeah, it's... Apparently Gothy was a very good exhibit of what they're like when they actually let their hair down, so to speak.
People. The group has fun. Jack heads out to check
actually
up
really
on
fun and
Masika,
silly.
while the rest tries to mingle with the very socially awkward four-claimers.
What?
Now Sips
I guess they would know
naturally
everyone except for the
refuses
people
all
who
of
are
it.
there.
In fact, he's not doing any of the fun stuff, as he's a little angsty Then he hears Sips. I know where the final shard is. What? Where?
How?
The toad.
What?
No, why? Are you...
Why the toad? No, seriously, why the toad? I thought they might have some shards on the tech side. The final one is in the toad, though? That is weird. That is really weird, considering there's literally the tech-obsessed people who knew there was a shard. Unless they weren't aware the entire time their shard was there? That's literally the only thing I could think. Weird. He's going to have to kill the toad. Is he going to have to eat the toad? Yeah, that sounds like a euphemism for something. I'm just going to drop that line of thought. Yeah, it's going to be horrible. Weird that he's calling for the toad shard and not the murder everyone part. I wonder if they've changed enough for him to view them as different people.
Are you joking? When have I ever joked?
I want to say he has, but I'm honestly drawing a blank on this. But that's my memory, so that means nothing.
True. So wait, how did it... You know what?
It's a toad.
It's fine. A fragment of a god is somehow inside of a really big toad.
Yeah.
God, I hate it here. But Sips, with that piece, it means we're close. Right. Sips looks out to...
Oh my. He's been going full murder monkey, embracing the chaos really damn heavily lately. And actively enjoying the killing part. It's like, yeah, murder for everyone. But ever since he made that save against the dying, or I don't even know if it was the dying four-claimer, what he was saving as we don't even know, it just was prompted at the same time as that happening. He's been less murdery. And right now, just that little bit of voice acting Dingo does, like, right. That apprehension in the voice, that is more him thinking through what's going to happen and maybe not entirely being all on board with it than he has been in multiple episodes since he went more crocodile-y. Huh. Interesting. I like moments like this where you see the character dynamic changing internally based on how they're interacting on the outside circumstances. And just, this is a good explanation of it. In just a handful of words, they showed it.
Looks out towards the party. His friends having fun, trying to dance with these four-claimers. The awkward movements of people who are just struggling on their feet, but are learning even though they stumble. So Sips just stands there. Because what else can you do? He backs away and walks off into the jungle.
Away from the stone.
He finds a large tree and climbs up there to just breathe. Hey, Zanu. These four-claimers. Are they going to die?
I mean, yes.
Well, there has been signs of progress towards them gaining empathy. However, they are still a risk, even if...
Okay, so they haven't got the empathy yet, but they're trying. Huh. Sounds like some of them were more successful than others, but aren't those people probably died of old age or starvation? Yeah. Honestly, I think I know how his path is going to end. He'll probably, whatever ones survive, whatever hell happens later on, because I don't think it's going to be all of them surviving. No. He'll probably end up becoming their actual god rather than just the fake one they made. Oh, hey, there's a lot of wasps outside my window. That is disturbing. God, they're outside. If they come inside, I'm going to scream and run away. More importantly, it would be interesting to see what he could do to power, well, this entire rock world. But I want to see what it would take for him to change his mind. Because he's even considering it, though. The fact that he's even considering it, they're showing progress, is more than I thought he would go. I thought he was full bent on it, no stop, with Gothy being the exception. Hell, if one of them can actually show progress, that might be enough for him. Because he is, oddly enough, not irrational. He's just actively aware of just how horrible they are. And from what the sound is, the other society is going to die horribly.
If these four-claimers continue on their path, who's to say they won't revert back?
I mean, you could.
One shift in views can cause these people to become the monsters they can be. It's an inevitability, as mortals tend to repeat their mistakes.
Oh, I just got what this is actually about. Zanu is talking about the four-claimers, but Sips isn't. Sips isn't hearing the four-claimers can be saved. He's hearing Zanu say he can't be saved because he would repeat his mistakes because he could become a monster and he has done bad things. He has given into the curse. He could do it. Oh, they're literally talking about two different things, and it's literally the most horrible way to interpret it on Sips' side. Oh, God. God damn you, Dingo. God damn you, Felix.
It's best to wipe the slate clean. Why? Are you having doubts? Forgetting our deal? No, I just wanted to make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Good. Think of it this way. Soon, you will fulfill your purpose. Purpose.
Highly overrated.
Hey.
Do it yourself.
Why aren't you at the party? And why were you at the party? What? Eating their food, awkwardly dancing and wearing their clothes. I thought I looked good. That's not the point. Then what is? You're getting attached. Attached? Wait, you're not actually thinking of killing these people. Zanu. They're a risk. The lady on the frog. Toad. Shut up. Did you not listen to the same story as I did? They're learning, and they'll revert back. It's an inevitability. Inevitability? This isn't about doing the right thing, is it? This is about revenge. We had a deal. I said I would give you time to convince me, and I'm not convinced. And I still have a shard, and that's not going to stop this.
Yeah, they've been pretty able to do the murder for a while.
So what do you think of this? Sips, Yeah, like you would trust my opinion anyway.
Good
What?
point.
What are you talking about? Back at the dragon, you all didn't trust me like I was gonna get us smushed by a giant dragon? Incapable. Like I couldn't handle myself. Like you didn't trust I was in control.
You're literally a chaos mage, even without all of the other shit.
Call this control. You're at 60%, your magic is more unstable than ever, and you've been acting like... not you. I know you wouldn't be okay helping kill all these people. Yes, I would. No,
Yeah, you
because
probably
you're
would.
not.
Hesitant, but talked into it.
What? The bad guy? Oh, don't be a cliche, and don't be naive. In Bundarico, I used to curse people for fun. Innocent people. Or did you forget that?
Yeah, he's kind of always been
You know
an ass.
why I did that? Because why should I be the only one who gets to suffer? You don't. And what about Alchemist Court? That's not Rascom's party. You're not. I'm built for this! And you know it! And I know it!
And now they're highlighting, I don't even think it's intentional, I think it's just a really good reflection of probably the dynamic between Gothica and Zanu when he was in the tube, and Gothy and Sips now. They're... It's literally two people having the same argument in two very different bodies than they were previously in. And it's probably just doing what you're supposed to versus doing what you feel you should. Sips is very much going down the control side, oddly enough, considering he has no control. He's actively seeking it. So he's going for his purpose. This is what I must do because it's what I must. As opposed to Gothica going, fuck that shit. And essentially just doing what she feels right, which is literally why she has empathy, probably, and everyone else doesn't, because she was told this is not what you're supposed to do. And then she did anyways, because fuck y'all, I'm doing it. It's literally that choice right there, and we're seeing the dynamic, and we've already seen this dynamic play out, and it's just... God damn. Sorry, I love how scenes and setups and characters are being mirrored from what we know happened in the past brought forward. Because this is definitely, even though we never saw this argument happen, you could tell because of how they're acting, this is something that could easily be portrayed as a future argument they would have revealed to have had in the past. I love good setups like this.
I know it! It'll be worth it in the end, even if
It kills you?
I'm the bad guy. And I know you're wrong. Tomorrow, we'll go to the other four-claimer base. Then we'll see. You have a choice. Even if you don't think you do. You need help. Let us help you.
You won't.
You know what? The four-claimers were wrong. You're not defective because you have empathy. You're defective because you have too much. This is happening. Accept.
That is dickish, and also completely done to push her away. Because she said something he could not stand, so he pushed her away. And by that, I mean talking about how he needs help. He couldn't do it on himself. Because he's obsessed with control. Because he has none, he absolutely desires and craves it. And he's pushing people away because if they're helping, he's not in control. He's literally gone from chaos, wild, monkey, mage, happy-go-lucky idiot to control freak. Because he's afraid of hurting people, but in the process, he's hurting people. And by people, I mean literally the few people who matter to him. I'm pretty sure he'd be okay with hurting Rita minorly, just not big time. Small time, probably intentionally. Gothy? Fuck no.
Accept it.
And now he's doing it.
I know I have. Then Sips walks off, leaving Gothy alone. She sits up against a large tree in the forest where she feels so lost. So, what are we doing? I don't know. I don't know. So this is it. Our group will have to know. Because tomorrow is decision day.
It's probably going to be a little killing.
This video is sponsored by Hit Point Press. They got really exciting stuff going on.
You drop all of that fuck to the feels, man. And then it's like, hey, here's a happy sponsor. God damn you, Dingo.
Like the new Fable Maker
those
animated
actually look
tarot
cool.
deck, which combines
I'm really a big fan of tarot,
and
but I love the art.
TTRPG with animation,
Ooh.
which I think is neat.
Little flippy
They got
cards.
instructions for game masters and players,
Oh, it's a
where you'll be able to
oh.
use the tarot spreads in your campaign, enhancing existing 5e classes,
Oh.
NPCs,
Oh, it's
and
an-
a lot more.
Oh, that actually
With
sounds
this,
really cool.
you're one step closer to spooky witch status. You should probably stay away from bananas. They also just released a
they do
new
jump out at you.
RPG called
The knives they have in
Shift,
there is really surprising.
which is a game system that was created to be as simple to pick up and play as possible.
Neat.
Which is nice, because I am not one for rules. The public beta was just released, and you should check it out.
Goddamn, I'm
Felix
actually
play
interested in
tested
this.
it early on, so...
Need a better play place I can do it in
It's
person.
looking good.
Most of my team are all online.
So go check out Hit Point Press, as they got lots of great deals going on right now. Also, you can use this code to get 5% off of orders over $50. So yeah,
Actually,
links
over a while,
in the
it does actually add
description
up.
down below.
Tempting as hell.
Yep.
Okay, so that happened. I can see why people are going, what the fuck, Felix? Because this was not plot progression. Well, I mean, there was a little of that, but mostly this was the sides internal to the team showing that there is no reconciliation at this point. There's so many plot hooks being delivered here. We have the freaking foreclaimer from the bad side joining the good side, and I'm putting those in air quotes, I'm just too lazy to actually do it right now. And there's the entire possibility that it might be the trigger to show Xanu that, hey, no, they can change for the better. Even the worst of them still can do it. But I don't think that's going to be enough, because by the time he finally comes around, I think Sips is going to absolutely need to hold to the belief that he has to act this way, because it's the only form of control he has is to do what he believes he must. Because he's losing it. He's become absolutely broken by the thought of hurting people, to the point where he's actively hurting people to avoid hurting other people. And he's not making that connection because he hates himself. He hates the monster he's become. Because as much as he's going full, this feels good, there's also that bit of him going, yeah, I'm actually a monster, because he's still in there. And that entire comment with Xanu about how monsters can't be changed, that was never about them. To Sips, it was always him, because he's basically getting himself out to go out, do his purpose, control how he ends. He's basically just offing himself, and this is the freaking form of it. Gothy's the leader, and she's breaking. Irina's the comedic relief, and she's having to take it seriously. The Chaos Mage is going control freak. Hell, at this point, I'm just waiting for the other two characters who pieced out because real life was a thing to drop in and go, dude, you left us, what the hell? Because at this point, that would be the only thing that would change, would be the characters who were never there being there. I just... There have been a lot of character developments and role reversals and changes in patterns of the characters' interactions, and this is freaking intense, man. So I know I've said this earlier, and I'm going to say it again. God damn you, Dingo and Felix. God damn. Also, it's amazing, and you guys did an incredible job, and the drama's real as fuck. But just goddamn. So otherwise, thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe. There's a link below. You can find me here, of course. Tag me on Airier. I've changed the name of the channel just to Airier because I got rid of the games. Because, sure, why not? Meant to do it for a while, just was always lazy, and I forgot I could do that. Yeah. Also, you can find me on a few other platforms like Discord. There's a link below, and whenever it does actually work, Hive. I like the setup. It's nice. It just doesn't always seem to work because very new system that got a lot of people suddenly. Otherwise, yeah, check it out. I'll see you guys in the next one whenever we get even more heart pulley outy shenanigans. Maybe literally for the toad. Yeah. Yeah. So all the same. Thanks, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.